Well, we're going to shift gears here to another top headline. Day 16 of testimony in the Delphi murders trial.
Yeah, the defense is working to poke holes in the prosecution's case against accused killer Richard Allen, who's charged in the murders of Abby Williams and Libby German. Fox 59's Russ McQuaid just got out of the courtroom here within the last few minutes, and he joins us live outside the Carroll County Courthouse with the latest. Russ?
Dan, we've got some significant information that has just come out in the last couple hours, and that testimony came from a former FBI forensics expert, an examiner who spent her career at the FBI looking at telephone data. She looked at Libby German's phone, the one she shot. She used her cell phone to shoot video of Bridge Guy following her and Abby on the Monon High Bridge on February 13th, 2017. We had already heard that that phone never moved after 2:33 p.m. That would be approximate time when the prosecution says that Libby and Abby were being assaulted, perhaps even killed. That's why that phone didn't move. This FBI expert, her name is Stacey Eldridge, former FBI expert, said that she did an analysis of the Indiana State Police examination of that cell phone data, and she determined that while the phone was not moving between 2:33 and 5:45 p.m., there was intermittent signals there. It was going in of signals, going out of signals. Remember, it's a rural area. If you've ever been, you know the signals go in and out. Here's what's new and significant. While the phone was not necessarily recording any data, it would still record its mechanical manipulation. She said for the first time in court today that when a phone call came in, I'm assuming from the family looking for Libby that afternoon at 5:45 p.m., within a split second, somehow a headphone jack was plugged in to that receptor on that cell phone. That, of course, would mute any volume, any audio coming out of that phone. And then that jack was unplugged at 10:33 that night. And then that phone remained inoperative until 4:33 the next morning. We have never heard this. We had heard that the phone was inoperative, but we never heard there was actual physical manipulation of it. The prosecution is trying to push back on that, claiming that the phone was found under a shoe under Abby's body on the north bank of the creek the next day. At that time, the phone was totally powered down. It's assumed the battery had died on it, and it wasn't until a couple days later that phone was powered back up, and detectives would then be able to receive information from that phone. This former FBI analyst said if Indiana State Police did a better job at the start of downloading the data, she could tell us even more about it. Earlier in the day, we heard from a Harvard-trained psychiatrist who said Richard Allen's confessions while in prison could very likely have been a result of his solitary confinement. This doctor, Dr. Stuart Gressman, said that he was an expert on the impact of solitary confinement has on inmates, and he says when an inmate is locked up, and this was a jury member asked this question, if an inmate is locked up from 6 to 12 months in solitary confinement, do they develop psychoses? The doctor said yes, and of course from that psychoses came what the doctor said could be false confessions. And then finally, the jury also today heard from one of the defense witnesses who is an expert in ballistics technology. He says that when the bullet, the unspent bullet, was found at the crime scene, was taken to the Indiana State Police crime lab, and they couldn't get the results matching that bullet with Richard Allen's gun, so they changed the rules. They then, instead of injecting the bullet out of the gun, they fired the gun, which didn't happen that day by the creek, but in the lab they fired the gun. That's how they got the results matching the bullet to the gun. He says just by simply firing that gun, you're doing an apples to oranges comparison, and that's why the comparison, the defense hopes, that proves that Richard Allen's gun was at the crime scene is negated. I'm Russ McQuaid reporting live in Delphi.